Hello, everybody. Welcome to Nintendo Pow Block here on Buzzsprout Network. I'm your host, and I'm excited. And if you joining me is the one, the only Buzzman himself, Mr. Corey Dirrig. Hello, good sir.
Hello, Edward. It's good to be here.
Yes, it is.
Maybe
it is. It is. You know, everybody, the Game Awards happened, and I believe I was right. Two of my predictions kind of happened.
Did they?
Donkey Kong Bonanza won Family Game, and Mario Kart Tour, Mario Kart World, I'm sorry, won Racing Game. I was looking at the short, and I was seeing what I said. I'm just like, oh my goodness, I'm right. It actually happened. Like,
broken clock, right twice a day, Ed.
Look, I'm taking a victory right now with it, okay? Because every time you say something, it always comes true. It always happens. I'd be like, dang, Corey, let me text Corey. I was like, Corey, the thing you just talked about like 2 weeks ago, whatever, it's happening right now. And you be like, no, you just send me the emoji like, I guess I was right.
I was right. Can't help it. I'm right all the time, Ed.
I know.
You know what we are getting, Ed, though? 2 new Tomb Raider games.
But not for Switch 2 yet.
Come on. You know that thing's coming to Switch 2.
It has to be. It was a really good trailer. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Okay. No, go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, I do think now more than ever that Aspire is going to remaster the Legend trilogy or whatever, which technically really isn't a trilogy. It's really just 2 games with the remake of the first game sandwiched in between.
Because that's Tomb Raider Anniversary, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Why do I feel like I played it, but I don't know if I think I own it for Xbox.
Really bad Wii version.
Oh yeah, I remember that one. But I remember selling. I think we sold it, but I think we only had 2 copies and never got no more again from Toys R Us. So, but yeah, dude, that Pragmata trailer, and then it's saying Switch 2. I'm like, I was thinking about it. And I think I texted you just a little bit. I was just like, I think Capcom is really going all in for Switch 2. Like, I
mean, Mega Man also, right? I mean,
yeah.
Also, side tangent. Did you see the trailer, the 30-second like commercial, literally for Switch 2, but it was only third-party games?
No, I missed it.
Oh, it was like Final Fantasy VII, Resident Evil 9, and what was the other game that they showed? They showed something else that was like relatively big as a third-party game, but I don't remember what it was exactly.
Yeah, I kind of got to rewatch the show because since I was at work, I was kind of like listening to it and pulling my phone out, watching part of it, then putting it in. I'm not really putting it on my phone. But I was listening to it, trying to like hear the winners and all of that, and catch some of the world premieres and everything.
Yeah.
So I'll have to go and rewatch it. Yeah, when you text me that they were doing the Mega Man, because I didn't hear about the Mega Man one, or no, I when I got home that night, I seen the trailer. I rewatched the trailer. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And then you mentioned the Pragmata amiibo, and I was just like, oh yeah, Capcom really going in, because amiibo for Resident Evil, Requiem, and now Pragmata, yeah. I think Capcom probably feels like we could get bonus coin if we attach amiibo to it, and if we sell more on Switch 2, you know, having that combo, it could help us with the budget of this game, in a sense.
Yeah, I think it's definitely it's definitely Mega Man 12, right? I mean,
yeah,
it definitely looks like Mega Man 11.
That's what I was wondering to see if they was gonna have the that clock mechanic or the time mechanic from 11 in this one, and it doesn't seem like it. I'm just like, so
Yeah,
I wonder what they got new for this game.
yeah, but it's also like a year and a half away, so you know.
Yeah, what was that with a lot of 2027 announcements?
I mean, people need to get their games out there, you know.
Yeah, but I was just like, man, there's a lot of games that's just like for next year. I'm like, let's hit it for 26 first and then announce it. Cause I'm just like, what's gonna be stuff for 28? Like, who knows?
Yeah,
Or anything.
I don't know. I'm just there are a lot of cool Switch stuff and potential Switch stuff, so I'm pretty,
Yeah.
you know, like I definitely think there's a couple games that we're going to talk about that will make their way to Switch that haven't been announced yet, but I wonder if it's a dev kit situation or just like they weren't sure if they were going to be able to make, you know, or you know what I mean? Like I just have a lot of questions about that, but also like we'll see.
Yeah, because I'm like, if Nintendo's not going to be producing any more Switches and stuff in the future, they need to get those dev kits out for Switch 2
Yeah.
and everything. Question: when did they announce South by Midnight coming to Switch? Was it a trailer
South of
or
Midnight, but it's
South of Midnight?
it was like I don't remember. It was towards either in the pre-show or towards the beginning of the show. I don't remember which one, but yeah, they. I don't think it's getting a physical copy of physical edition though.
Okay,
unless they're working with Limited Run to do that, I'm not sure. Which I think Microsoft is probably going to start doing from now on, unless it's like a major title like like Gears or Halo, right? Like it just seems like they're going that way.
Because I didn't know if it was a tweet or anything, because I didn't see no world premiere trailer for it.
Well, it's not a world premiere. They're just announcing new platforms. So,
okay.
I mean, it was up for games for Impact. I'm pretty sure. So, I don't know. That was one of the games I had pegged coming to Switch at some point. And so I definitely think that this developer direct for Xbox in January is going to be real interesting because I wonder if they're going to announce things for Switch there as well.
Yeah, I just seen. I was trying to get my computer back online, and I had just seen like that news pop up and be like, "Oh, they got a big one for next month." And I know a lot of people watch it. We watch it. You know, even outside of viewing it from a Nintendo aspect. I think me and you both could agree that like the developers direct is a really good thing that Microsoft is good at. Like those are really entertaining and really good, because I think that's how Avowed got so much love when it showed in the trailer the first time, and that whole team was just like so thankful for everybody's like love and that for not just for the cover but for the game and the team and stuff. The sales and stuff, that's on a different discussion, but like their developer direct is a big thing now that Microsoft knows that people tune in just from everywhere around the world.
Yeah.
So,
well, I guess we'll find out, huh?
Yeah, because definitely we'll have Halo and Gears, and I think Flight Simulator, and maybe a secret game. I don't know what else.
What at the developer direct?
Yes,
it's gonna be Halo, Gears, Forza, Fable, and probably either Clockwork Revolution or State of Decay. Or
okay,
it's at next year's their anniversary. They're gonna be pulling out all the stops, right? Like it's the 20th anniversary of Gears, 25th anniversary of Xbox and Halo. It's like the 15th anniversary of something. Maybe Forza.
because Forza should be having a
Horizon, I think. So
yeah, that one should be having a big a big anniversary because the Horizon series started, I think, on 360.
Well, Matt Booty was there and said Playground Games was going to be heavily featured. So, and we know they have 2 games in development, right? So, I mean,
Okay.
we might
So
see
we got
Blade there too. Might be the other game.
is that Machine Games?
Arcane.
Oh, Arcane doing it. Yeah, Microsoft still have a lot up their sleeve.
They have State of Decay, Clockwork Revolution,
Yeah.
Blade, Elder Scrolls 6, which, by the way, also next year, the 20th anniversary of Oblivion. So
Yeah.
We'll
Even
see.
though that even though that one already got us remastered, so
yeah, but it might come to Switch next year. They already put out Skyrim again this week.
Dude, that they gave that mug trash ratings. They were so upset with that release on Switch 2. Like Nintendo Life gave it like a 4. I'm like, ooh. Yeah, they were just like, if you already played it on Switch, don't even pay for the upgrade or whatever. They were just like, because it's not worth it.
I don't know what's so bad about it.
Because it's still running at 30 frames per second. It don't look like a lot of. There's some improvements graphic wise, but they were just like, it really looks like that nothing has changed.
Well,
and I think they said all the DLC's not on there. I think.
No, the DLC is on there, but it's like, it's a 15-year-old game. What do you want? I can't look that much better.
But they thought that, okay, it's on some powerful hardware, so they should be able to get it up to 60, or they could have added some more features. Like it could have been at least close to the Xbox Series S, or somewhat close to PlayStation 5. They were just like, they know the Switch 2 should have been able to do more, but it looks like it's a lazy port, for it.
I just think it just didn't age as well as people wanted it to. The Series S version only runs at 30 frames a second.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I don't care. It's Skyrim. Everybody who's wanted to play it has probably played it somewhere by now. So who really cares?
And I think people feel like you can't do what Tomb Raider Definitive Edition on Switch 2 did. They should have. Like that game is still great. Whether there were some changes here or there to get it working. But it's a really great port of a game. And then this is Skyrim, one of the biggest games from Bethesda, and it just felt like y'all didn't do nothing. This is the Grand Theft Auto collection all over again, but somewhat better, because that one also got trash when it came out on Switch. Well, actually on all 3 platforms. But yeah, it's just like you ported it, or you put the version out, and it's nothing. It's not good. Like I said, go read the reviews for it. I don't know the Metacritic score for it just yet, but man, everybody, a lot of reviewers just like, don't even upgrade until they do some updates and get this game fixed. Because I'm like, there's no way they should be charging you all of this money if you're finally getting into Skyrim and you get this lazy port version on Switch 2.
I just think it probably just doesn't matter at this point.
Yeah. But I say go play Cyberpunk. Or
yeah, man. I don't know. Just there's so much to talk about.
Yeah. Well, did you want to quickly hop into Snack Tendo then, or you want to keep going? You want to do it?
I mean, I guess we can. I don't really have anything really to talk about, but
Yeah, like Snacktendo wise for me, Snacktendo. I today, I had a honey mustard barbecue chicken sandwich from Subway. It was something on the menu I just needed to try before I went to work, so I tried it. It was okay. Nothing big or fancy about it. I was kind of like disappointed in everything. Um, but I'm like, it was okay, and that's pretty much it. Because I've been taking the train to work this week because I got to take my car to the shop. So, um, yeah, I was just like, let me just stop at Subway today before I drive to the train station and take the train to work and stuff. And it was fine, no biggie.
it was fine, he says. Glowing review.
Yeah, they didn't have no chocolate chip cookies though, because Subway had some bomb chocolate chip cookies. So,
Well,
uh, anything for you, Corey?
no, not in particularly.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
No. Um. Well, everybody, playing with power. I'm close to the end of Metro Prime 4. I had like 2 days off back to back. Since after I told my manager, like, yeah, you got me working 6 days, so I can't work this Tuesday, and I can't, and Wednesday I had to go take my car, but something weird was happening. So I got to the people. I said it cut this light thing cut off, but then it came back on. So I think it's one of the chips that they probably could go in and change and stuff. So but yeah, I've just been really playing like Metro Prime 4. So that's pretty much it. I'm close to the end game. I'm doing some side stuff, and then I should have the game done. But pretty much that's what I focused on, and everything.
Nice.
Corey, anything for you?
Just really just Hyrule Warriors for me. I haven't had a lot of time to play this week. I've been just doing other things, honestly. I've been trying to spend some time with Riley, just drawing and stuff like that. So that's kind of what I've been doing. But really, I've been playing Hyrule Warriors also.
You've been loving your artwork.
I'm at like 100. Well, I'm at like, I don't know. I don't have very much left in Hyrule Warriors. I have to like still do all those aside missions, which are like the, do 2 special attacks with this character and defeat, Phantom Ganon twice with this character. You know what I mean? Like,
like those little gameplay quests.
Yeah, so I'm kind of going through those lists and trying to figure out, the fastest way to do those, and then like upgrade the camps and stuff. I still have to do all those too. So, but yeah, that's kind of it for me. Played a little bit of Cosmic Invasion after the recording last week with Miles.
Okay.
He likes it. He's kind of confused why it's like different than Ninja Turtles. But he doesn't like it when things are different. Because I told him it was kind of like the Ninja Turtles and Power Rangers games that we play.
Yeah.
But just with like superheroes in it. But it is, but it isn't, because there's like the 2-character tag team system that you can use, and I don't know. It's a little bit hard for him also. But
okay.
I don't know. We'll see. I like it. It's kind of neat. It's cool, but it's something that I want to play with him, and I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens, but that's kind of it, though.
Okay. Yeah, I think only just did 2 levels. I haven't returned to it yet. I think because of Metro Prime. I like even like Tomb Raider and Octopath Traveler 0. I've been playing like a little bit because of Metroid Prime. But like this week, I'm definitely gonna be jumping into other Nintendo games and definitely jumping into my Xbox because I know Expedition 33 did an update.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I'm assuming it was free DLC.
It's
Um,
a free DLC, yeah, is what it is. It's called the thank you update, and like there's like a they added stuff to the end game essentially, which is like a whole nother area based on one of the characters in the game. I don't want to spoil it for anybody who just kind
mhm,
of learned or found out about it through the Game Awards or whatever.
yeah.
There's a whole new section of the map that opens up. There's a bunch of new items and new quests and new bosses and stuff. So new music. So that's cool. I will go back to it eventually. I just was hoping for a Switch version announcement or something.
Yeah, I wonder if they're gearing up. I think Nintendo
I bet there will be
regard-
some sort of anniversary version next year. I also wonder if they're trying to figure out how to get the whole game on a cart, right? And trying to avoid the key card situation because they know
mhm.
people want this game specifically.
But it was originally digital, right?
No, there's a physical version. There's
Before,
this collector's edition.
right? But I think when it was first released, I don't. Did it have was
Yeah.
PlayStation only one physical?
Nope. There was Xbox and PlayStation physical, $39.99.
But was that released when the game
Yeah.
first came out? Even though, so
Yes.
day one Game Pass, day one release, it was physical versions.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And then they've released multiple versions after that. Like
Yeah.
Amazon has an exclusive mirrored edition.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it is. I mean, it's probably similar to the GameStop limited edition that came out like a couple months ago, but like a steel book and an art book and stuff like that. But there's also they are re-releasing the Monolith edition, which I pre-ordered in like June. It still isn't here.
Wow.
But they said like if you pre-order this, the reason why we're taking pre-orders is because we need to know how many to manufacture. Because once we do it, this is it.
Oh, okay.
There might be a few extras, but like they're essentially making them to order.
I wouldn't be surprised if Nintendo has this in the Nintendo Direct. So I think that's why they're probably quiet.
Yeah, Nintendo loves to control the narrative of the games that are coming to the platform, right? So
yeah, because I think it's gonna be. I think that a game like this is gonna be that. Oh, here's this one more thing, and then it ends the show. Because I'm like, if they begin it, well,
no, that I feel like that's like a. I don't know if that's big enough to kick off or end a direct unless it's a partner showcase or something.
Because it just hit me in my mind to be like, can they start? Because I'm thinking of Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem is their will probably be their big game. Even though it's like announced they'll show more of it. Do you think that Fire Emblem is more than Expedition 33 to like in a direct in a sense where Expedition jumping it off, or is Expedition 33 somewhere in the middle?
It's somewhere. It's definitely somewhere in the middle because Nintendo's going to begin and end with their own stuff, right? Or like, you know what I mean? Like I don't think they're going to end on a third party game. They don't do that. So
it's very rare sometimes.
I mean, if they're going to do a partner showcase at some point, maybe that leads it off, like kicks it off. But I don't know. Look, the game's been out for it's going to be out for like 7 or 8 months at this point.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know.
Because I'm like, we'll have Fire Emblem. We have the next Yoshi game. what else is coming out from Nintendo? I
Mario
have to look
Tennis
over
is coming.
Mario Tennis. Yeah,
Let's see. Mario Tennis, Yoshi,
because
Pokemon,
because
or the
we're
Popia,
oh yeah,
whatever they're calling it.
Pocopia, yeah.
Animal
Which I
Crossing's Switch 2 edition is coming out.
mm-hmm.
Um, I mean, those are kind of
And
the
then
big things
whatever,
you have from Nintendo right now.
right? Because I think they have at least stuff up to June, spring or June. Um,
Yeah, I mean, Yoshi doesn't have a release date on it. So
yes,
Animal Crossing is January. Mario Tennis is February, and then that's kind of it. Oh, Pokemon Pokopia is, I think, March is their March game.
yeah, okay.
So I mean, that's kind of where we're at. But I
Because
mean,
like
there's a lot of
Capcom
stuff coming out after that too, though, right? I mean, we have only the 3 Resident Evil games. We have
games, yeah,
Yakuza Kiwami 3, Dragon Quest 7, Final Fantasy 7.
and which is next month. That's going to be big. Final Fantasy,
Yeah.
Instagram.
Pragmata, Monster Hunter Stories 3, Indiana Jones,
Yeah.
Lego Batman, Mina the Hollower, Out of Worlds. Like, there's a lot of stuff coming out, man. Apparently, Gear Club 3 just is coming out in February. I didn't even know that. I thought, whatever, not important. And then that System Shock remake is finally coming out. So
yeah, is
which
this
I hear
a remake?
Good, but
It's just the Switch 2 version, right? Because I think that's already out on Xbox and PlayStation.
yeah, it's just a Switch 2 version. The other versions are out already. So
Hitman is the Hitman.
Oh,
Is this
007 is also
Assassination?
coming out in March.
Oh, First Light, yeah.
So yeah, there's
That's going to be interesting.
There's a lot. Potentially more.
I wonder if Nintendo's going to wait till February to drop the Direct.
I don't know, man. Who knows? Who even knows at this point? You know?
Yeah, because I'm just like, I think they would save Zelda, the next one. They would say Zelda or Mario until the summer.
Yeah, the summer. Here's the thing about Zelda. I was thinking about this. We are due for like let's see. We had our 2D game last year.
Mm-hmm.
Right? We have our spinoff this year. We had a 3D game in 2023. We are due for an HD remaster. So that would be next year's game, right? Because I know I say this a lot, but they want a Zelda product every year, right?
Yes.
I'm just trying to think of like which way they would go at this point. Would they go the Twilight Princess Wind Waker route, or would they go like the 3DS, like Link Between Worlds, or like the DS games? You know what I mean? Like,
because if I was it
also depends on if that second screen that they got that patent for ever comes out, and if that's going to be used for DS games or not.
Because think A Link Between Worlds will probably be a good one to do.
Yeah, because I can see that game being a single screen game.
Yeah,
like you could do. I mean, you could do a lot of work to that and make it like,
Yeah, because it's really like it's just like all you need is the map on that game. Everything else was, I think, was touch wise was really just to like exchange items. I don't think there was a lot of touch stuff for that game. So if they could really do it almost like Link's Awakening and Wisdom, I think they could make that a single game.
Yeah,
clean some stuff up, make it HD and stuff.
I mean, the game already looks really good. I mean, I'm sure like they wouldn't change the art style at all. I'm sure they would just use like, try to up-res the assets and everything. But
yeah, and shoot, kind of there. Like, go to any place that you want to, do any dungeon, get whatever equipment that you want to get if you got the rubies, and that's it, and go on. There's no direction. And I'm just like, here's low rule, have fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
we'll see, I guess. I mean, I would imagine there would be some sort of. I mean, we're getting the Mario spin-off game next year already with tennis. Fire Emblem is obviously going to be their big tentpole game next year. One of them, at least.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're probably going to want another Mario product out there in the fall, right? Like,
for like a platformer, yeah.
But my thought would be like, oh, well, if they already have Fire Emblem and they're going to have a Zelda, would the Mario movie next year, maybe you don't put out another Mario game next year.
If the Mario movie in April, Mario Galaxy takes that spot in April and does another billion, I think the first one did, or close to $1 billion. It did good numbers.
Yeah.
If Galaxy could do the same thing like that, I think that would give them time to work on another Mario work on a Mario 3D game.
Yeah, I also think next year, like, you could potentially. I mean, there's a lot of 2D games that aren't out there yet, right? Like,
yeah.
I mean, you got all the new Super Mario Brothers games that aren't on Switch yet, except for the Wii U one. I mean, you could release those 3 games in some sort of new Super Mario Brothers Ultimate Collection or something, you know?
Ooh, dude, that's
because I think the Wii game, I actually like all 3 of those games, but I think, like, you know, that first one was like on DS was like, remember how crazy everybody got when they're finally releasing a new 2D Mario game, you know?
And it just so buku. And then, no joke, dude, new Super Mario Brothers Wii, I don't care what anyone said, that was, if you did not own the Wii, first of all, buying the Wii to play that game, because that game sold.
I mean, it's like 40 million units on the Wii.
Dude, it was like on the level, it literally was on the level of Mario Kart 8 on Switch. Like, it was, every time I got it in toys, it was selling out.
And it was in that red box, remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah. And they even made a red Wii for it.
Yeah. Because you would have the DS one, you would have new Super Mario Brothers Wii, you would have Super Mario Brothers Wii U, even with the DLC. Like,
well, the Wii U version's out. I would say you would do the 2 DS game, or the 2 DS games in the Wii game, right? Well, new Super Mario Brothers 2 is on 3DS, I guess, but
that was with the coins, the gold coins. Yeah, I think they could do that.
I'm trying to think if I'm missing any Mario games that are like, I don't know, not a Mario Party or a sports game. You know?
I mean, to be honest with you, they could always remake Super Mario Brothers 2 and Super Mario Land. They could remake, and Super Mario Land 2. They could always go in and remake.
I mean, they could also put out DLC for Mario Kart World next year, which that Donkey Kong stuff has been data mined. I didn't put it in Family News because it's not confirmed, but I mean, you could put that out for Mario Kart World. You can. I mean,
I wouldn't be surprised if we see that in not September, in the summer.
Yeah. We'll see, I guess. I mean, there's a lot of things they could do for Mario's anniversary, but also it is Nintendo and they don't like anniversaries. So
I think they do. I mean, they don't celebrate anniversaries like everybody else. I think they know that when it's right to put it out, that game, they'll put it out and everything. You know, they're not going to just put a game out just to celebrate an anniversary. I mean,
yeah. I mean, also technically Mario's anniversary is this year, but like technically next year is the Zelda and Metroid anniversaries. Which, I mean, we just got a new Metroid game literally a week ago, so I doubt we'll get a new one of those. But you can finally get the Prime 2 and 3 remasters out there.
Yeah.
or like a 2D Metroid collection of some sorts, or like an HD version of the Samus Returns, the 3DS version of it.
Yeah, and Mercury Steam, think they released something, or they've been
Metroid
working on
Dread
something.
2.
I would not pass them if they put Metroid 6 out.
Yeah. It's
Sometime
not
in the
gonna it's not gonna
future.
be next year though.
Oh no, but they could always announce it.
Mm-hmm.
Like shoot.
I mean,
I'm just
technically
like,
the Yoshi game counts as a Mario game too, though. So
yeah.
maybe that's what they're aiming for.
Actually,
But
it's no, not all the Mario. Yeah, all the Yoshi. No, besides the Wii U Yoshi game,
yeah, Woolly World's
it's
not
not
out.
there. With Woolly World, I know the Wii U Paper Mario is not out. That's something that they could probably HDify or clean up and re-release.
Yeah, Super
Color Smash.
Paper Mario also. The Wii game.
Ooh, I wonder would they ever do a sequel to that.
I hope not.
It was a good game. I like that one.
Nah, I just don't like the Wii, so
Oh,
I'm just being mean now. But
Luigi just mentioned 4 they could do. Princess Peach they could do, or Princess Peach they could probably just update that and fix all of that and make it playable.
Yeah,
so many possibilities.
There's a lot, that's for sure.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to see if there's any Mario games that I'm missing. Mario's missing. Yeah. No thanks.
I could see. I literally could see that. Ooh, you know what? I could see that on Super NES Online. With the mouse controls.
Yeah. Oh, they could also put out the gold edition of Mario Rabbids Sparks of Hope, which has been rumored for a while.
Oh yeah, I would with them. Yeah, who knows what Ubisoft is doing with Nintendo? Like,
yeah, who knows?
Shoot, who knows what all the Japanese developers like Koei Tecmo, of course, is in their good grace. Of course, Platinum is still in their good grace. I don't care what anybody say. Hey, Platinum is just like, yeah, we know Nitty, in their thing. Capcom getting in their good grace. Hopefully, one day Konami will get in their good grace for Nintendo and be like, hey, let's clean up. For Metal Gear Solid Volume 2 or whatever, let's clean up Twin Snakes and get this baby on and get 4 or 5 or whatever and all of that stuff on Switch 2.
Yeah,
let's get the Metal Gear games on there, because I'm like, shoot, Konami, I can't lie, Konami's on fire. They had that good Metal Gear game, and Silent Hill F has did great. Silent Hill, definitely Silent Hill 2 with Bloober Team, that's done great. So I'm like, if Konami put out these great games on Switch 2, that would get people back in your good graces of believing in your company, and maybe the opinions after you had it out with Kojima and how that all handled out would kind of slowly fade away.
Yeah. Well,
now Death Stranding 1 and 2 show on Switch 2. I might have to be like, Corey, I'm gonna need to
the first one, I think the first one will probably.
I mean, it's on Xbox and PC, so I wouldn't pass them.
Yeah. So we'll see, I guess.
Another game I need to start.
Speaking of starting, should we start this discussion about the Game Awards?
Is it under Family News or just a regular discussion?
No, it's on Family News. Way to look at the doc, Ed.
Oh, I just got home. Sorry.
It's fine. Everybody, whatever. It's fine.
Everybody, it's time for Family News. Corey, let's jump in then. Take it away.
Oh, by the way, Ed, I did pick up the Final Fantasy 7, 8, 9 physical. The 7 and 8 twin pack and the 9 physical for Switch.
Yeah, what was that about?
What do you mean? They announced it like this summer that they were bringing them out.
But I didn't know Because I seen a picture of it, and I think they said it's now the physical's out now for release to buy, but I didn't know if I'm like, wasn't this like in Play Asia? Wasn't like people importing it or something?
Yeah, people were importing it. It's been out in other regions for years, like even
With
before the Pixel remasters came out.
okay, but it's officially now in America that you can buy.
Yep, it's 7 and 8 are on one cart or in one pack. It's the dual pack of 7 and 8, and then 9 is on a cart by itself.
Okay,
They're $40 a piece.
you ordered yours from Amazon or okay? Because I didn't know if I'm like, do I have to order this from Square Enix?
No,
because that's what I did for the Final Fantasy 1 to 6 collection. I ordered it straight from Square Enix. So okay, that's cool. I might have to get it because I don't have 8, and I'm like, do I want to put myself through that? But I think I don't have Final Fantasy 7 on Switch, so I might go ahead and get it because I got Final Fantasy 9 on Switch, and I beat that, and I was very disappointed at that ending. Love the characters, love half of that game, but then got to the the last part that I need to get to. Just cut on, be like, I'm about to cheat. I'm gonna get through this game, and then find out what that all was about. I'm like, yeah, I'm disappointed about the ending. Love having the game, but don't love the ending. So, but that's cool, Corey. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's back there on my shelf somewhere. All right, so I'm just gonna run down the Game Awards winners, and then we'll get into the announcements and have bigger discussions about the announcements. But I don't think there's really any surprises here, right? I mean, Game of the Year, Clair Obscur Expedition 33. Not surprised. Best game direction. So this one I'm a little surprised by because this is usually the award that they give the the game that didn't win Game of the Year. This is like, hey, good too. But Clair Obscur Expedition 33 won that too. They also won Best Narrative, Best Art Direction, Best Score and Music, Best RPG, Best Indie Game, which I kind of have a problem with because it's not an indie game. Best Debut Indie Game, again, not an indie game. And then Jennifer English won Best Performance as Mael from Clair Obscur.
So many people was happy for her to win. Is it because she's been nominated a lot and just didn't? Or?
She was snubbed last year, or whenever Baldur's Gate came out, she was snubbed. She wasn't nominated, and that was like everybody's favorite character in Baldur's Gate.
Gotcha.
She was snubbed, and so, yeah, she's won this award for other game awards already too. So.
And she's a great voice actress. Don't get me wrong.
Oh my gosh, Mael's like she's one of the best. Oh, man, you have to finish the game, Ed. Finish the game.
I'm going to work on it. Everybody, I got to work on Expedition 33. Me and Corey have to have this discussion. Yes, you guys go check the Sportercast. On Boss Rush, Corey and the team, they had a great discussion. But me and Corey need to get into this discussion of this game.
You need to finish the game.
I know you want to talk to me about it, but
the rest of the awards, I'm not naming any of the esports crap because nobody cares, especially in this in this podcast. Best action game was Hades 2. Best action adventure game was Hollow Knight Silksong. Best audio design, Battlefield 6. Best family game, Donkey Kong Bonanza. Kind of surprised by that, but I mean, I knew it was going to be like, I thought it was going to be Mario Kart or Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, to be honest. But
yeah,
Donkey Kong, I guess, good enough. Best fighting game, Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves.
That one was shocking. Everybody was just like,
what else are you going to pick? You're going to pick one of those lame collections? No, not lame collections.
Everybody wanted the 2XKO one to win.
Yeah, nobody plays that though. That's the problem. It's like it has like I don't know, whatever.
It's like a big YouTube ad every time I see it. I'm just like, who's doing? I don't even think it's been in Evil. It may have been, but I'm just like, ugh.
I don't know. I really don't know. That's Riot Games fighting game, by the way, everybody.
Yeah.
Best sim and strategy game, Final Fantasy Tactics. Best sports or racing game, Mario Kart World. Games for Impact, South of Midnight. Best VR AR game, The Midnight Walk. Best ongoing game, No Man's Sky kind of surprised me again, but also like I was looking at was nominated and was like, well, I don't know. I feel like Arc Raiders is too new, and Helldivers won it last year, I think. So
yeah, and I'll give it to No Man's Sky for this one because I'm like they haven't released a lot of DLC like over the years,
and it's all
like,
free.
Been a lot of yeah, so that I could be like, okay, yeah, I understand why, because I think it released 2 DLCs last year. Oh no, this year?
I don't know. They've released something like 13 or 14 DLCs since that game came out.
Yeah.
So plus they had to fix the game. Remember when it launched? It's such a crummy.
I was digging about that when I heard that they won and the guy was talking. I'm just like, yeah, this game has came from a long way from its initial release to now.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So that's let's see here. Best community support, Baldur's Gate 3. Best mobile game, Umamasumi Pretty Derby. Sure. Best multiplayer game, Arc Raiders, and most anticipated game, shocking, Grand Theft Auto 6. So
okay, before we go on, Nick from the USAD and Beyond, love him. Shout out to him. He was super hyped when they announced Total War Warhammer 40K. Like he has a video of him hopping out the chair, and I posted on his video on Twitter. I put, "This is the way that I feel when Nintendo announced some of their games, some unexpected games." I'm like, go back and see some of our old videos of the directs and announcements. And that's the energy that I feel.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all I have to say is yeah. I don't know what else to say, man. Let's see here. All right, let's the entire essentially family news is announcements. So
yeah. Before you go on, Corey, what was the Miss Piggy thing about? Did you see that part?
Yeah, it was weird. Apparently,
did she do
a big joke? Was like, Miss Piggy's in love with Geoff Keighley, and like he got her. I don't know. People were making jokes that Geoff Keighley got Miss Piggy pregnant, and something I didn't really want to think about. So,
because she was singing, yeah, she was singing a song with Ralph, and I'm like, huh, what the world is going on? Yeah. I thought there was going to be like a game announcement or something.
No, I think they're trying to promote the Miss Piggy movie that's coming out next year.
Okay,
so. I don't know.
Which reminds me, that Street Fighter movie looks questionable.
Oh, we're going to talk about it, so save that thought.
Okay.
So I just kind of put this list. I found a list, and I kind of put them in order of what was listed. They're not necessarily in announcement order.
Mm-hmm.
I have little snippets for all these. If there are games that we missed, Ed, and you have something you want to say about it, we'll just talk about it then. But probably the biggest announcement for a lot of people last night was Star Wars: Fate of the Old Republic was announced, and pretty big news, Ed. It's so Star Wars: Fate of the Old Republic was revealed with a cinematic trailer introducing a new single-player action RPG set during the Old Republic era. But the biggest news, Ed, is that it is directed by Casey Hudson of Knights of the Old Republic and Mass Effect fame.
Dude, when you told me that, was just like, wait, what? Because I didn't know that it was connected to that one. But when I seen
Well,
it,
we
I'm
don't
like,
know if it is for sure or not yet because those games were made before Disney wiped canon. So we don't know yet,
mhm. But I
but
know Knights of the Old Republic was a big game for
yeah.
like BioWare, and a lot of people loved it. So to hear that, just to hear this, and then read that Casey Hudson was directing it, and they were just like, yeah, he made Mass Effect. He was directing. I'm just like, it started to come to me to be like, I wonder if some of the old Bioware team that's not there no more has
Yeah, that's
joined
what
him
this
to make
that's
this game.
essentially what this whole studio is ex BioWare people.
Ah, so, okay.
The trailer offered uh an atmospheric glimpse rather than concrete details, showing a mysterious planet, female protagonist traveling with two companions, and an ominous encounter bathed in red light, strongly evoking classic Star Wars tones and themes. While platforms and release date have not yet been announced, the reveal was significant for fans eager for a story-driven Star Wars RPG. Uh, yeah, I think they said that this is a heavily inspired by Knights of the Old Republic. I don't know if
Hmm.
it's like technically Knights of the Old Republic 3, if it's a new retelling. I'm going to say here's what I think is going to happen. I think that they are setting this up. It's going to be the traditional quote unquote first game, or like it's going to have a standalone story, but it's going to open threads because this is going to be a trilogy of games. It's going to be, right? At least that
You
they're
feel like
setting it up for that.
you feel like this is a reintroduction to that old development team coming into this modern area. The stuff that.
I think it's going to be a reimagining of the first game, but it's going to be like it's going to, for those who haven't played Knights of the Old Republic, it's one of the biggest twists in games of all time. Like
Mhm.
like I wonder if it ends on that twist, or like you're introduced to that character or something, right? Like I wonder if they're going to work that into this at all, or if this is just like hey, we're just telling a Star Wars story. It's basically like you're what you liked about Mass Effect and Knights of the Old Republic and Jade Empire and all those mid 2000s kind of BioWare RPGs.
Yeah,
So we'll see. But I if it's even half as good as Knights of the Old Republic, I will buy it day one. I'm excited. Um,
I if it hopefully it plays better than Knights of the Old Republic
I mean,
because
I imagine it's going to play more like just the Jedi games, like like a proper action RPG,
I should.
essentially.
Yeah, because like I would definitely pick this up. I have my problems with Knights of the Old Republic, but I love Mass Effect
Mm-hmm.
and stuff. And so to see this team come together, and I'm dude, I'm 100% willing to give my coin to play this. So I'm super excited to see what they do. I'm like, I there was stuff that I didn't know because of me being at work, but then when I got to read everything and learn about it, I'm like, oh, this is going to be huge.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be a big game because everybody's going to be like, it's going to be like, if this game could do what we wanted to, and the next Mass Effect game doesn't give us anything, then we know that that Bioware of now is no more. We're done with them. We're going these developers and claim them as the Bioware that we know and
Mm-hmm.
everything. Um, Even though both could exist and produce great games, um, I think more people are hyped to see this game than they are going to be for Mass Effect 4 or the new 5 or the new Mass Effect game. So,
Yeah,
but this is great news.
I'm a little bit surprised we didn't see the next Mass Effect here, to be honest with you. But maybe that'll be next year.
I think with all the stuff that's going at EA, I think we probably won't see nothing until I think the summer or whenever they're ready to reveal. I think what's good about Bioware at EA is that they're hunkering down. They're trying to make sure that everything meets the standards, meets the quality, and hopefully it will excite gamers to give this game a try and stuff. Because I know people gonna be like, "Oh, here go Dragon Age to Veilguard kind of stuff, Bioware," and it's just like I I think there's a viewpoint about people have about Bioware at EA and stuff. So I'm looking forward to their next Mass Effect game. I'm looking forward to the Star Wars game. I'm willing to give each a try. I'm super excited. Um, but I reserve any opinions or judgment until I actually get a chance to play it.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
and once again, I'm hoping EA, and I'm being real about this. I hope EA gives Dragon Age the Veilguard another chance on Switch 2. Like it's a really great game, and I really think more people should play it. The same reason that everybody's complaining that Titanfall 3 is not announced. I'm like, well, you got to get people to try Titanfall 2 to understand why Titanfall 3 is needed.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. But Fate of the Old Republic, they say it's going to come out before 2030.
So 2028.
We'll see, I guess. All right. The next announcement was Divinity, which was what that big statue in the desert was teasing. Divinity is officially Larian Studios' next game, following the success of Baldur's Gate 3. They did show a cinematic trailer that leans heavily into dark fantasy ritual images, culminating in a shocking transformation of a man burned alive into a towering monolith known as the Hellstone. So yeah, I mean, Divinity Original Sin 1 and 2 are very popular kind of CRPGs, top down, very, very Baldur's Gate-esque, right? So, I mean, cool.
Yeah, it looked like that statue thing didn't pay off for nothing.
I mean, I'm sure it didn't. I'm sure it would have gotten the same reaction either way, right? Plus, this was leaked.
Yeah,
It was leaked before the awards, so I mean, people knew about it anyway.
I remember reading that it was rumored or connected to Divinity Sin, but nothing was official.
Yeah.
I know it had just started coming up the day of the awards that people were saying it. So I guess when it got, because I even had to ask, ask me like, okay, was that statue connected to Larian's game Divinity? And one of the people at that I know end up telling me, yeah, that was the thing, that was a connection. I'm just like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because people were talking about that statue. I'm like, could that statue be the new Alter Beast from Sega? I'm like, that is interesting.
Yeah. I don't really have anything else to say about this. I'm not that excited. I know a lot of people are. I'm not into these types of games. So
quick question. So is Larian Studios is independent, correct? So they will be developing and publishing this game. Okay.
Yep.
Because someone else has Baldur's Gate 3 now.
Wizards of the Coast is who owns Baldur's Gate, because it's Dungeons and Dragons technically. So
they hired Larian to do Baldur's Gate 3.
They licensed it out to Larian, yes.
Okay.
They are essentially a licensing. They license this, the Dungeons and Dragons IP out to different studios. It's similar to what Disney does with what they're doing with their games recently, right? Like, we'll find a studio that does something interesting, and we'll make a little bit of money on it. And if it's a hit, then we make a lot of money off of it.
Because someone else, I think, I know Larian said they're not going to be doing the Baldur's Gate franchise in the near future.
Yeah.
I guess now because of Divinity Sin or Divinity. So I think another developer would do Baldur's Gate 4 because people was asking, it's just like, "Where's the announcement for Baldur's Gate 4?" I'm like, "They're not about to."
Dude,
I'm like,
Baldur's Gate
"They're
just
not
came
about
out
to
like
do
2
that."
years ago.
Exactly. I'm like, you got to give that game time. Trust me.
Yeah, plus people are gonna have such high expectations for that, and they're gonna realize that Larian's not working on it, and then it's just gonna get negative press for the longest time. So all right. Next one, Ed. Coven of the Chicken Foot was unveiled. So this looks kind of weird, but the reason why this is kind of a big deal is this is Bruce Straley's first game since The Last of Us. He was the co-creator of The Last of Us with Neil Druckmann. I think he quit during or towards the end of the Uncharted 4 development cycle, Naughty Dog, and then he went on to do his new studio, and this is their first game. So players control Gertie, an elderly witch who teams up with a quirky creature to solve puzzles and explore dungeons, forests, and other areas. The companion learns and acts on its own, and the two don't share a common language, letting players figure out its intentions. The game is in development for PC with no release date yet. So it's like a 2D-ish indie game, very colorful, kind of fantasy.
I gotta rewatch this trailer. It's one of that I missed.
Yeah, I just I was thinking about Bruce Straley like a couple weeks ago. I'm like, I wonder whatever happened to him. Like, did that relationship just end so badly that like he just quit games? I mean, I knew in the back of my head that he went to he started a new studio or whatever, but like I was just like, man, I wonder if that even fell through. I wonder, so I don't know.
So him and Neil Druckmann made The Last of Us. Okay.
Yeah,
and then he left sometime probably after 2.
No, he left after Uncharted 4 or during Uncharted 4 because they had to rewrite it and they pretty much scrapped that original version of Uncharted 4 and started over when Amy Hennig left, right? So
yes,
and he left after that.
Okay.
So, all right, let's get into some of these other ones. Resident Evil Requiem had another trailer. Leon Kennedy confirmed as part of the cast. I don't really have much to say on this trailer except that it looks super scary.
Yeah, another one I need to watch.
It looks like they're returning to the mansion and Raccoon City as a whole. So we'll see. The next game, Exodus, showed a new trailer. This was that kind of Mass Effect-esque. Archetype Entertainment is also a bunch of ex-BioWare people. And this looks like I don't know, Josh and I were talking about it on Xbox Casuals the other day, and we were just like, this kind of, and I know like LeBron is really excited for this, and it looks neat, but it just kind of like looks like Dollar General Mass Effect. I don't know. It just seems very generic and like, hey, remember that thing we made? Let's go make that, but like, I don't know. And I realized that Fate of the Old Republic is literally the same thing as like, instead of Knights of the Old Republic, we're making, Fate of the Old Republic. And it's that thing you loved, 2 decades ago. But I feel like that's a little bit different because it has that IP attached to it, right? Where this is just kind of like, okay. But so it's being developed by Archetype Entertainment. It stars Matthew McConaughey. It's set 40,000 years in the future, where you play as June, a customizable hero tasked with saving humanity on a failing colony world by recovering a powerful alien technology. Where have you seen that before? Dude, this trailer literally has like a ship that's not the Normandy. It has these big like things that definitely aren't mass relays.
Uh-oh.
It's very Mass Effect, but like in like just like the most generic ways. I don't know, man. I mean, I want it to be good, but
it's still in development, so things could change.
yeah, I don't. Dude, they were showing full on cutscenes and stuff though, so I don't know.
Like I said, things could change. we'll
see.
We'll put it on. We'll wait to see when more development happens in this end. I want to say a better state.
I don't know, man. We'll see. Control Resonant was announced, which is the sequel to Control. Shocker. And it is the fourth game in the Alan Wake Control universe.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to underbroke. I just have multiple questions.
Yeah, I do too. So Remedy Entertainment's sequel to Control has been reimagined as a melee-focused action RPG starring Dylan Faden, which is Jesse's brother. Set 7 years after the original game, the story unfolds in a warped version of Manhattan after the collapse of the oldest house lockdown and the spread of the hiss. With Jesse having mysteriously disappeared, Dylan wields a shape-shifting melee weapon called the Apparent, marking a major shift from the original gun-focused combat toward deeper RPG systems. Meaningful progression, player choice, and distinct builds, described as open-ended rather than open world. Control Resonant retains Remedy's signature surreal tone and is set to launch in 2026. I don't know, man. It looks different. I really like Control a lot. The first one,
yes.
This looks like really different, and I don't like playing as the brother.
Well, okay, so that's why I had questions. I'm just like, okay, because he looks different. Like he grew, they gave him hair and everything.
Yeah, because he was like, totally bald and like no facial hair or anything in the last game.
And he was like in a coma or something.
He was in like this stasis because he's like one of the most powerful, like, what do you call it? Superhuman user, like power users, but like he can't control it essentially. Is kind of what I got from that story. Again, it's been like 5 or 6 or 7 years since I played it, so I'm not even 100% sure. But yeah, I don't know, man. It seems a little strange.
Because there's one part in the trailer they tell her that she has gone astray or she's set in another world. I think they said astray or something like that. So I'm just like, is this taken? I was trying to figure out. I'm like, I thought Control 2 was supposed to be focused on Jesse and whatever she was doing. Was going to be set into, because she's now like the president, like she's head over everything. So I wonder if it's like like, did something happen to her and this gang is like a prequel or something, like a side gang? Because I'm just like, why would they? I'm like, is this? I was still trying to figure out. I'm like, is this Control 2? Is this actually Control 2? Because I'm like, this is a whole different setting, and I literally thought it was a brand new character, and then I realized it was the brother.
Yeah, I think they have a lot of. I mean, obviously they have a lot of explaining to do, but like, I don't know. I don't. Also, like, it feels like they're really tying it into Alan Wake more now that people know that it's part of that universe, and it's like, what's going on here? Like, I don't know. Whatever.
Because I was shocked. Yeah, because I was shocked. I was just like, oh, they're going to stylize action, because like Remedy, you don't do this. You do questionable gunplay. I would say that much. And your battles take forever with that questionable gunplay. So
it's something
to see y'all have that man jump in the air, do 2-hit combos, and then bring him down with a hammer. I'm like, oh, this is really interesting. What the story's gonna be, who knows? And what the heck is he doing in Manhattan? Y'all was just inside. I'm like, there's so many questions that I'm just like, I know I'm gonna have to play this game to get answers, but this is some wackiness out of the unordinary. I'm intrigued, but Remedy, I'm like, this is a different route. I'm willing to give you the benefit of the doubt. I'm willing to try it, but you better come correct. This combat better not once be janky. It better be tight and it better be right. And do not take me on this soul-esque kind of gameplay. I'm like, I don't want that. If you're gonna give me action and stylized action, I want to do combos up the wazoo.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know if it's weird. I probably won't even play it because I don't. Especially if they try to tie it more into Alan Wake. Like I don't care about Alan Wake at all. I know I'm in the minority of the people who, the 12 people who played Alan Wake 2, seemingly, but I really don't care about Alan Wake. I played the remaster because I was going to do the spoiler cast for Alan Wake 2, and I was like, this game, I hate this game. And then I obviously pulled out of the spoiler cast, but
it's too dark and they don't give you that's why I said the questionable gunplay. It's just like, y'all don't give me enough bullets to do a lot of these fights, and I'm doing this Luigi's Mansion, hit them with the flashlight to get them. At least with Luigi's Mansion, the flashlight is to stun them, and then I can suck them up and don't have to worry about no ammunition.
Yeah.
Not going to a long fight that only got 3 bullets, a shotgun with only 2 bullets, and I don't know what to do once I run out of flashlight.
Yeah. Well, we'll see, I guess. It's coming out in 2026, so we can talk about it then.
Yes. By the way, Remedy, I need Control Ultimate Edition on Switch 2. Like, I need it.
It's already out in the cloud.
No, I need the real game. I don't need the
I bet it releases on I bet they put out a new version of I bet they put out Alan Wake 2 and Control on Switch 2 before this game comes out.
The full collection with all the DLC, because like I need to blast them with my shotgun with the Pro Controller.
Yeah. All right, Ed. Gang of the Dragon was revealed. This is the debut title from the Yakuza creator, Toshihiro Nagoshi's new studio. He departed Ryu Goku in 2021. This is his new game. It has a lot of Yakuza energy in it, Ed.
Oh yeah,
tough, stylish protagonist in a collared suit. I mean, this is essentially Yakuza, but it has I think it's the guy from like Doctor Strange, like the sidekick guy. What's his name? Wong. He looks like Wong a lot.
He looks very familiar.
Yeah,
the main character.
Yeah. So, sure. Yeah. I mean, looks like Yakuza.
Exactly.
I don't have much to say on this, but sure.
I want to see where they go with this, and I'm willing to give it a try, because I was weirded out. I was just like, this does look like Yakuza, and then when they showed it, I'm just like, oh, okay. Question.
Yeah. Yakuza, huh?
Yes. Oh goodness, I need Judgment 3 also. But yeah, I'm willing to. I wonder why he left and everything. Yeah, and I'm assuming that he's not going to go with Sega to publish this. I wonder if they're going to do it independent publishing.
Yeah, I don't know. Guess we'll find out. All right, Ed. Here are the ones that I think I'm most excited for. Tomb Raider Legacy of Atlantis was announced. This is a reimagining, a full remake and reimagining of the original 1996 Tomb Raider, revealed by Crystal Dynamics in partnership with Flying Wild Hog. It's built in Unreal Engine 5. The game modernizes Lara's classic look and adventure while preserving the atmosphere, puzzle-heavy gameplay, platforming, and iconic dangers. Players will once again hunt for the scattered pieces of the powerful Scion artifact across exotic ancient locations. Following Shadow of the Tomb Raider and alongside the newly announced Tomb Raider Catalyst, which we'll get to in a second, Legacy of Atlantis represents part of Crystal Dynamics' next era vision for the franchise and will launch on PS5, Series X, and Steam in 2026. There is no word on a Switch 2 version yet, but I imagine this feels like a Nintendo announcement as well.
Yeah, I will say one of the best shots in the trailer is, and people have probably been seeing it, is that she grabbed on the ledge and she flips her body up and then lands on the foot. That slow camera kick, like turning.
She does the acrobatic stuff, which is cool. Like
yeah,
like her movements and stuff are very acrobatic and fluid, and it's cool. I really liked the animations going on in this. So
we'll finally see ledges that we're able to climb on, because that PlayStation 1 version is.
Well, you mean you couldn't tell the brown pixels from the other brown pixels from the other brown pixels?
the bad controls. You thinking that you think that you running and jumping off to catch on the ledge, and it's the wrong thing, so you just miss it and fall to your death.
Man. I know.
Oh, good googly moogly.
I know, man. So that's cool. I hope it gets a Switch release. But here's the biggest announcement, Ed, and this was a little bit strange a little bit for me, but also like kind of cool. But it also tells me some. Well, I'll get into it in a minute. But Tomb Raider Catalyst was also revealed at the Game Awards. This is the next mainline game, set to launch in 2027. It's set in North India following a mythical cataclysm. The game sees Lara exploring ancient ruins, surviving perilous platforming escapes, and confronting rival treasure hunters drawn to newly awakened secrets with immense power. The revealed trailer teases a mysterious antagonist who challenges Lara's legend, culminating in a dramatic collapse-filled escape that feels quintessentially Tomb Raider. So this looks really cool. One thing that came out after this trailer was shown, this is a sequel to Tomb Raider Underworld, which released on the PS3, Wii, and 360. So it's a sequel to that trilogy, but also a continuation of the last trilogy we got, the Lara's Origins saga, I guess is what they're calling it, or whatever.
Tomb Raider 1 to 3.
No, the one that just came to Switch 2, that trilogy, the definitive edition, Rise and Shadow.
Right. Okay.
So it's kind of like tying everything.
That's weird.
It's kind of like tying everything together, and so like they're kind of creating this timeline of Lara's history, and all of the games are kind of tied to each other now. This takes place 7 years after Underworld, so you take that. It looks really good.
Underworld was on Xbox, right? The regular Xbox.
No, Legend.
Or was that just 360?
Legend was on. So Legend was on like PS2, GameCube, Xbox, and then Tomb Raider Anniversary, which was like that first remake of the original game, was on Wii, PS2, PS3, and 360. And then Underworld was just on 360 and PS3.
Okay, so I miss Underworld. That's the one that I miss.
It is backwards compatible on Xbox Series consoles if you have one.
I think I have it on my Xbox.
Mhm.
I had to go through it. Because I know people just like everybody needs to play Underworld and
Mhm.
stuff.
Underworld's probably
Because
the
I think that
best of that trilogy. I really like that well, trilogy in quotes. They're calling it a trilogy, but like I don't know. It's really only 2 games in the remake, so I don't know. Whatever.
because that's the next one that should be out after 4 to 6 collection came out.
I assume the Legend trilogy will be the next Aspire remaster, especially
Because then,
especially if this is a sequel to Underworld, essentially, right?
yeah,
Like that
they will want to
seems
like tie everything.
yeah, it seems like
Um,
they want to get all these games out on to modern platforms now.
so this would make it so Tomb Raider 1 to 3, 4 to 6,
Mm-hmm.
Legend Anniversary Underworld,
Mm-hmm.
Tomb Raider reboot, Rise, and Shadow. That
Mm-hmm.
makes 12.
Mm-hmm.
This would make it 13. The side games I'm not counting. I'm just kind of like the story console kind of
Those,
games.
I mean, the isometric ones. There's 2 of those.
Yeah.
And then don't forget the awesome game that you can't buy anymore on mobile, Tomb Raider Go.
Yeah.
That game was cool, man. I really liked that game. You can't get it anymore.
I do gotta adjust to her new look for this game because I kind of missed the Laura Croft from Rise
Yeah, they
and
got a new
Shadow.
actress too.
Yeah, I was listening. I'm just like, this feels very. I was really getting movie kind of feel with Angelina Jolie. That's what I was getting from it. For Catalyst. But I think I just need to rewatch it and adjust to it because like I think I love Laura Croft design from the reboot Rise and Shadow. Like
Mm-hmm.
that trilogy. I love her design. Definitely in Shadow.
Mm-hmm.
Still her coming out of the water with all the mud and blood and stuff. Just
Yeah,
such a great shot.
yeah.
And everything.
I think my favorite look in that trilogy is her like in Rise, where you go into the apartment, right, and she has that
Yeah.
leather jacket and that the hood on, like the hoodie and the leather jacket going on.
Yeah.
Uh, I don't know. We'll see. I'm really excited for this though.
I am too.
I mean, these games are just, especially like the last 3 are just amazing. I mean, Shadow was 2018, 2019, I think 2018. It's
Yeah.
been a long time.
And it plays so good on Series X and probably PS5. Oh, I love the Series X version of it. And I think it was smart of Amazon to keep Crystal Dynamics to work on this game.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think you're going to get anybody else better at this point.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it's cool. I'm glad these games are coming out. I do hope they get Switch versions.
Yeah.
But we'll see, I guess.
Because by the looks of just the definitive edition, definitely being at 20, hopefully Rise and Shadow comes and be at that same price. It got good remarks, and I don't know about the sales, but people were excited. So,
Yeah,
I'm hoping for a Switch 2 version.
plus it was $20. I mean, $20 isn't bad at all for this game. I mean,
I think people will double dip if they do physical, but I'm just like, yeah.
All right, Ed, let's blow through these next couple, I guess. 007 First Light confirmed that Lenny Kravitz was the villain. Cool, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't really know what to say about that, but whatever. No Law was announced, a cyberpunk first-person shooter from the Ascent developer, built in Unreal Engine 5. This looks like
Okay, hold on, Corey. Before you say anything, this is gonna be shade, everybody, because I just read a line
in my notes.
Yes, and I that's why I just fell out. It was just like this is shady, but I love it. So I'm gonna let Corey
I mean,
continue on.
it looks like it looks like Timu Dollar Sword Cyberpunk, right? It mixed with like Bulletstorm. Remember Bulletstorm?
Yes.
I mean, it looks like those two games had like some like I don't know. Just it just doesn't look great.
Oh
It doesn't
wow.
look great. Whatever, it's fine. I don't have anything to say about it. I mean, that's what I said
I,
about it.
I
So,
I have to watch the trailer. I didn't get to see it.
uh, Saros, the PlayStation game from Housemarque, has been delayed to April, which was announced at the Game Awards for some reason. Uh, I mean,
Did that
they
game?
showed a trailer, but they had a new release date at the end of the trailer, which I guess is how they announced it. But
So it did have a release date before this
yeah, I
one.
think it was like February or March. But
Um,
Bradley the Badger was revealed as a new platformer. Uh, People were going nuts over this game, and I have no idea why. I really have no idea. It's a cartoony platformer, like cool, but I don't understand why people were freaking out about it.
I know Grant Kirkhope is doing the soundtrack.
Maybe that's why. I don't know. I don't know, man.
Actually, got the shout out to Danny. Yeah, he got to meet him and was talking to him on Twitter, and I was able to jump in the conversation. I'm like so jelly, and so I kind of sent him just like Grant, if you come to PAX East or PAX West, I hope I can see you there. He just said he just gave me an emoji and was just like, dude, if you show up,
Hmm.
you have to come on Boss Rush. I'm just like, you just gotta come and chill with us and just talk and just have fun with us if he comes.
Yeah, we'll see. I guess that game it's something. Uh, Star Wars Galactic Racer was announced from Fuse Games.
The people, I gotta see this trailer about it because I'm just like, huh? I was just puzzled. I'm like, I didn't hear this announcement,
It looks
so I
cool.
don't know what it's about.
I mean, it's just a racing game. It's a Star Wars racing game,
Okay,
but not pod racer. There's some pod
that's what I
racing.
was.
There's some pod racers in it, but it's not a pod racing game. So,
Okay,
uh, it looks neat, but yeah, I don't know, man. It looks neat, but there's definitely they were racing through scenes from the new trilogy, the most recent, the sequel trilogy, I guess.
hmm
At the end, they teased Sebulba was in it, so okay. Uh, I don't really have anything to say about it, but it looks neat.
hmm
It looks really nice, but I don't really care about it. I'm gonna be honest. Here's one though. Mega Man Dual Override was confirmed for 2027. Definitely a Mega Man 12 looking game. But like the trailer opened with just like the silhouette of Mega Man and then Capcom's
yeah.
logo. And then they showed a little bit of gameplay. But it looks really nice. The shooting, the sliding, a lot of colorful robots. It looks nice. It really does look like a nice looking game.
I think I mentioned this on the show earlier, but someone on the social media team at Progmata put on Twitter, now you can't call us a Mega Man clone
I know.
or a Mega Man gang.
Yeah,
And I was just
because
like,
that was the
you
thing,
know
right?
what?
Is people were like secretly, or not secretly, but they thought it was secretly a Mega Man game, right? Like,
Because the girl being the blue being a robot and
yeah,
everything.
and like she kind of looks like Roll a little bit in
Yeah.
some Mega Man art. So I'm kind of surprised it wasn't a Mega Man X game, though. I'm gonna be honest. I don't. I mean, I don't.
Yeah.
I'm glad it's original Mega Man. I just thought it was. I really thought it was their next game. Mega Man game was going to be a Mega Man X. What
Yeah. I don't
9,
know if they
8?
ever going to return to that series.
I don't know. I bet they do at some point. Maybe, maybe not. let's see here. All right, so the Free Shepherd was revealed for 2027. It's a sheep herding game. Decrepit was announced as a dark fantasy Souls-like set in a grim castle. Nothing else really to say about that. Audio Mech, Ed. This seems like something for you. It's like a rhythm action game. It looks like. Guild Wars 2 expansion Visions of Eternity was announced and launched.
Okay.
Escape from Dukov announced coming in 2026. I don't know what that is. But Ed, Pragmata was announced or was shown again. They are making a Switch 2 version, and there's a Diana amiibo.
It looks nice, dude. I'm thinking I'm gonna snatch that one.
Yeah, it looks. I'm really glad this is getting a Switch 2 version. I just think companies are ready for this. You know, like, I don't know, man. I'm just glad to see another big game get a Switch 2 version at this point.
Well, that's why, that's why I said earlier, with Capcom kind of going all in with Nintendo and stuff with Switch 2. Like, I think with the Resident Evil amiibo, probably that's going to give them good sales, and with this Pragmata amiibo, it's going to give good sales. I think Capcom is doing like, we can make bank if we put our stuff on Switch 2 and bring a amiibo with it. Yeah, the cost is going to be a little bit high, but I'm just like, this was it with just from Wii U, even in a little bit with Switch, whereas that amiibo was accompanying games, and it made people want to purchase and collect the amiibos while playing the game and using them.
Mm-hmm.
If you think I'm lying, Twilight Princess HD on Wii U, like,
I know how many times did they reprint that amiibo?
Exactly.
So, but yeah, I think Pragmata looks interesting. I think it looks cool. I will definitely be playing it when it comes out.
I do want to see some people's thoughts about it online, about the Steam version, or what they think about the game. Yeah.
There is a demo on Steam, so you can check it out now if you want. Celesta 2 is set for release for March 2026. Tank Rat was announced as a tank-based action game coming in 2026. Stupid Never Dies was revealed as the debut game from GPT Track 50. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I did like. I will say this: I did like the music video. I like the trailer stuff. I did like the music. The game though, I kind of was just like, is this from what's the action game on Xbox with the guitar and beat? Oh goodness,
Brutal Legend?
No.
With the guitar? Oh, Hi-Fi Rush?
Hi-Fi what? Rush, yeah. Don't know why I could not think of that game. Sorry, everybody. My memory's getting
It's getting old.
Hi-Fi Rush. Yeah. I was getting like cues from that, and I was just like, is that them? Because I know they came back as a company, but I don't know if they're still under the same name.
Mm-hmm. They are.
Tango. Is it Tango? Okay, because I'm like, they're under Tencent, I believe.
Nope. Crafton.
Oh, Crafton. Okay.
Yeah. So let's see the next game here. Ed, South of Midnight, the game from Compulsion and Xbox, is coming to Switch 2 and PS5 in the spring. I will be buying it on the Switch 2.
Same.
I still need to get to it for Game of the Year discussion, but I will probably not because I don't know. We'll see.
I played some of it. I need to return to it. It's really good though.
Mm-hmm.
I will say that.
John Carpenter's Toxic Commando game is coming out on March 12th.
Was this the first reveal for it?
So.
I've never heard this game.
I never have either. I never have either. For Loop though is the Bad Robot Games co-op shooter, which was kind of announced in a press release last week with PlayStation publishing it. It's by the Left 4 Dead designer Mike Booth. It's called For Loop, a sci-fi 4-player co-op shooter from Bad Robot Games, where characters are reprinted after death, letting players try new strategies against an invading force. The game is planned for PlayStation 5 and PC. There will be early playtesting coming soon, it says.
Okay.
Ontos, Ontos, I don't know how you say this, was announced by the creators of Soma, which was the kind of horror walking sim, right?
Yeah, we covered it on Talk the Walk, everybody, so you can check that out on what'swish.net.
It's launching in 2026. Frictional, the studio behind Soma and Amnesia, is back with Ontos, a sci-fi thriller set to release in 2026, revealed at the Game Awards. The game stars engineer Aditi Amani exploring the Eerie Moon Hotel Samsara to uncover the truth about her father with no single solution to its challenges. The trailer promises creepy sci-fi and body horror moments, and Stellan Skarsgård will have a role in the story. So that's what you can look forward to on PlayStation 5, Xbox, and PC. I'm sure it will get a series or a Switch 2 version at some point.
Yeah,
these games.
I think. Yeah, I think someone might be on Switch. I have to check. I don't think so yet. I had to rewatch. I had to watch the trailer because I only heard of this announcement, but I didn't see the trailer for it, so I gotta take a look at it.
All right, so Zenless Zone Zero revealed a new faction, Angels of Delusion. 2XKO confirmed a PS5 and Xbox release in January, which is the fighting game from Riot Games.
Yeah.
Order of the Sinking Star was announced as Jonathan Blow's next game, coming in 2026. This game looks cool. So Jonathan Blow was the creator of Braid and The Witness. Braid, whatever, kind of. I mean, it was kind of neat to see back in the day, but it's a 2D platformer.
Yeah, it hasn't aged well and stuff.
Yeah, they released
in the
Mystery Edition earlier this year, and it did not sell well either.
Yeah.
He also created The Witness, which was a really interesting puzzle game that had a lot of people playing it, a couple years ago at this point. Jonathan Blow is creating a new puzzle game, Order of the Sinking Star, coming next year on PC. I'm sure it'll get a console port at some point. It looks like it will.
Yes.
Players control a queen transported to a magical realm with thousands of puzzles across 4 open world areas. Each area has characters with unique abilities that unlock new powers for the queen, and combined abilities allows solving bigger puzzles. So it looks really interesting. It has a lot of optional puzzles and multiple endings, a deep story. It seems really cool. I don't know. It looks interesting. So I will be looking at that.
Yeah,
it'll get a console version.
Yeah, I'll watch the trailer.
It's got a nice kind of almost like a 2D Zelda-esque look to it. It looks really nice.
Okay.
Warlock Dungeons and Dragons was revealed as a dark fantasy action game. No other. I mean, they had a trailer, but no other details were shown. Screamer was announced as an anime-inspired racing game launching in March of 2026. All right, Ed, here's the one. Street Fighter the movie first trailer. They had the whole cast on stage.
Besides 50 Cent, he wasn't there.
Right. But man, dude, I feel like we're going back to like the mid 2000s with like that Legend of Chun-Li movie and the what was that other movie with the was it called Sucker Punch? Was that the one? I don't know, man. This looks very. We evolved from the '90s movies, but not much.
Okay, so first of all, most of them were doing too much on the stage in the first place, and it was just like, okay, calm down. It's a Street Fighter movie. I know y'all trying to hype this movie up, but y'all don't come out for a few more months. Calm down. The Andrew Schultz playing as Dan turned a lot of people off. That's some political mess. You can go check it out and read for yourselves if y'all want to. But they were just like, why is he on the stage? Why is he in this movie? Big turn off. Some of the fight scenes some of the Chun-Li's fight scenes looked really good and stuff. So I'll give what they did with Chun-Li, props and stuff. But some of this other stuff, and I know it's wire food and everything, I'm like, what is going on? This looks like a stage production that is just terribly went wrong and stuff. I'm just like, everybody's going to laugh at this movie. It'll get decent ratings. It'll make some money, but I just feel like they could have done way better. Now, Mortal Kombat might have been delayed to add more scenes, do some reshoots and everything, but I think I think that movie's gonna do way better than Street Fighter, because what they show looks. This show, like, this could be sent to DVD, or this is something that should be on Netflix or Hulu with ads. This just looks questionable content 75% of the whole way and everything. Now, if it, I would say this: if the fight scenes and the choreography is really good, okay, I would give it to this movie. But it has a lot of work to prove, because the first thing everybody's gonna be like, just go watch the Jean-Claude Van Damme version, or just go watch Street Fighter 2, the animated movie, and get your feel there. If this movie doesn't do what it needs to do, because it just looks like, whew, I'm like, this is some Home Shopping Network nonsense. This looks questionable content, and I'm gonna leave it at that. I'll go see it. Trust me, I'll give a coin to go see it, and then be like, I need to talk to somebody about this movie because I'm conflicted.
Well, have fun. I have no interest. That's all I'm gonna say.
I know.
Let's see here. Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight set for May 29th release date. It looks cool. I mean, it's a Lego Batman game. I don't really know what else to say about it, but
they tried to make this like dark and spooky, and I'm like, huh? What did y'all do?
Yeah, I think they're trying to say that it's like a different style, of Lego game, but I'm gonna be honest with you, it looks like a Lego game. Also, Lego and Batman sell, and if you put those together, then probably sell some copies.
Yeah.
Right? So, Rust Mobile was announced. I didn't even know Rust was still a thing.
Yeah.
Force 3 was announced. I don't know what that is. I didn't know there were two other ones. Invincible Versus was confirmed for April 2026. The 3v3 fighting game based off the show or the comics or whatever else they are.
That was a terrible trailer. Well, I won't say terrible. It was annoying.
So Orbitals was announced as a Switch 2 exclusive co-op space adventure. Mm-hmm. Inspired by classic anime, coming exclusively to Nintendo Switch 2 in 2026. Players team up as explorers Maki and Omura to save their space station from a cosmic storm. The game supports local and online co-op, features anime-style cutscenes, and built in Unreal Engine 5.
And I know they like it's kind of staccato and some things. They said it was trying to go for I think a 1980s anime style or look for it. It's going for a certain year
Mm-hmm.
for it, and I think it's really cool. I'm just like, oh, I already know that
Mm.
if the music and the voices are okay, this is something I'm probably gonna play Daft Punk like one more time, like that whole album
Mm-hmm.
over this. Like that's the look that I'm getting. So that's the soundtrack I want to add to this.
Well, I guess we can look forward to that next year. Next year, Amino was announced a second closed beta on PC. It's a free-to-play next-gen creature-catching open-world RPG. Where did we see that recently? Sure,
Yeah.
Nintendo's really happy about this.
Cool music that they used for the trailer, though. I
Yeah.
will give them that.
Yeah. Diablo IV Lord of Hatred expansion was confirmed for April. I mean, it's concluding the Age of Hatred story. The first expansion was called Vessel of Hatred. This is Lord of Hatred. The Diablo 4 kind of main campaign was something of hatred. So I'm surprised that game isn't on Switch 2 either, or coming at least to Switch 2.
What was this expansion or Diablo 4? Was it Diablo 4? Was that wow? It had that one Asian girl. She was in the water, and all that black stuff was
it was
coming
the last
and everything.
One. It was Diablo 4.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to speed through these last few here. Marvel Rivals Season 6 is coming and adding Deadpool, which I've heard Marvel Rivals is going to be making its way to Switch 2 in the spring. Seven Deadly Sins Origin show up co-op raid gameplay. Hogwarts Legacy is free on the Epic Game Store until December 18th. Lords of the Fallen received a major update, and Lords of the Fallen 2 was also announced. Phasmophobia is coming to Switch 2, which was that co-op horror game.
Mm-hmm.
It's, I don't know, people really loved it last year.
I think that was enough already, because I think I seen it in like Nintendo Life before the Game Awards, but I'm not so sure.
I don't know. They showed a Switch 2 trailer there today, whenever this was. I don't even know what day it is anymore. So the kind of the last huge announcement, I would say, Total War Warhammer 40K was officially announced. They had the guy from Stranger Things up there. What's his name? David Harbour, announcing it.
Yeah.
It looks cool for you PC nerds. I know WASD and Beyond, Nick is really excited for that. I doubt this will get a Switch version. It might, though. Civ did, but I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
Ace Combat 8 was announced for release in 2026. This was a interesting announcement. Still, I'm sure people are really excited for it. It looks really nice.
Did it get announced for Switch? I thought I seen it in Nintendo's on the Nintendo Life. I wonder.
I don't know. This was a Game Informer article, so I don't know. Out of Words was announced. This is a stop motion co-op game coming in 2026. It kind of reminds me of like Unravel or It Takes Two. This is it looks really cute, looks really interesting. It's got online cross-platform or couch co-op where you can kind of explore these worlds with these characters. It looks really nice. Everything you see is handcrafted and then scanned in, so that's really cool.
Yeah. I'm lucky that people are keeping that style alive and using it for games. I think that's still cool, and movies still. Like, just that style of animation and work, even though it takes a while, it takes a long time, I'm so glad it's still alive.
Yeah. Phantom Blade Zero has been confirmed for a 2026 release. I had no idea what that was when they were showing it, to be honest with you.
It was that action thing.
Yeah, I mean, I know what it is now.
Game.
When that trailer came up, I thought it was Onimusha at first, and then I thought it was a sequel to Rise of the Ronin. And then I just had no idea what it was.
I do need to see the new trailer because I remember they were showing something.
It was so long, dude.
Last year for it, yeah. So I didn't know if there was like I know they said they was going to have a release date, but I didn't get to see the trailer and hear the date. So learning of this is new to me.
Yeah.
Sony's publishing it, right?
I think so.
Okay.
The last like surprise announcement, which was like the one last thing, I was like, after they showed this, I was like, this is what you ended with.
This, go ahead and announce it because
there is a PvP free to play shooter from devs who left Respawn, and it is a kind of like fantasy sci-fi hero shooter essentially.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. This looks real. I'm like, this is what you ended on.
It
looks so generic, man.
Dude, the viewers, when I seen, because Titanfall 3 was trendy, and just the negative viewpoints and opinions about this. They were just like, you gave a Titanfall 3 for, and they were just like, first of all, it's not Titanfall 3. It's people who worked on Titanfall, who have worked on Respawn for these games. Yeah. This is a new studio and everything, so I can respect that. They were just like calling it Concord 2, and like we're so sick of hero shooters. Just like, this thing is played out. This style of genre, this game is already have enough in it. We don't need any more. Right. So it's telling people that, hey, we're going to make sure your game fails right out the box. We don't need another one of this. Do something different. Be more original. Do a single player game.
I thought it was at first. I thought it was going to be like this. It almost had like that opening almost had like an Immortals of Avium type feel to it.
Yeah, everybody's just like, it's this is oversaturated, and adding this game is not going to change anybody's opinion. So yeah, I wish them the best and stuff.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I'm not going to play it because I don't care. And it's not anything against the game per se. It's just I don't. If I'm going to play something like this specifically, I'm going to go play Overwatch or Fortnite or something, like. Mm-hmm. And then the last thing that was announced was when they were giving their speech, Clair Obscur Expedition 33 is getting the Thank You DLC, which is out now. Adds new areas, dungeons, bosses, and items, new music, and still no confirmation of a Switch 2 version yet, but we'll get there. I have faith we'll get there, Ed.
Was it part of their whole development team that was there?
Yeah, it was. I think at least half of them were there.
Yeah.
So
because they was dressed up in a French outfit.
Yeah.
Like everybody's been cosplaying.
Yeah. Yeah. So that was those were the announcements, Ed. I don't know. I think there were some pretty good ones.
It was a good 3-hour show. I rated it as a B.
Yeah, this show does not need to be 3 hours, dude. I'm sorry. Plus, like the pre-show, right? Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Which I guess
the pre-show was fine. The pre-show this year was fine.
Our show was 5 hours last year.
You're breaking down into 2 parts.
To be fair, I didn't mean for it to be 5 hours, but.
But everybody knew that going into the Game Awards, it wasn't about the awards.
It
was literally about the trailers and the announcements and stuff. But I will say, congratulations to all the winners of the Game Awards. Mm-hmm. too. And to all the people, all the companies who games got nominated, congratulations to them also. Just even getting a nomination and recognized and stuff. And there's a ton of games that came out this year that didn't get recognized, but that got good reviews. People personally love that's in their library. I think 2026 really was a strong year across the board on every platform that you play or you prefer to play, had a great library of games.
Mhm.
So I knew that it was gonna be a hard year, but I knew because of Expedition 33 on how big that game was leading 2026 after its release and people got their hands on it. We knew that it was going to be a big thing. Just even like I said, me and Corey, we were talking about this. Just like even the cosplay about it, like like I mentioned at PAX, like people were dressing up as with this outfit and everything, and like I seen it at East and I seen it at West, and you can see tons of these pictures of it, and as big as this game was, and all the physical releases and people loving the soundtrack and everything, hoping there's like I think there may be a concert or something, or people are hoping for a concert. That Expedition 33 has been a big leading game this year. So congrats to them.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, I knew this game was going to clean up, right? I think we all kind of did, and I'm glad it did. It's still currently my game of the year. I don't really see anything else really moving it at this point, but it's an amazing.
Yeah,
just man.
I'm gonna work on it. And we'll have our discussion about it because at this point in time, everybody, and this is just me, I don't feel like it's my personal game
because you haven't even gotten through Act 1 yet, Ed.
I know that. So, but I'm saying right now, personally, this is not my game of the year. Like, I'm just gonna be open and honest with everybody.
Ed's
like,
revoked from having any opinions on this.
Of course,
until
I'm sorry, but Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment is my number one right now. With other games like Blade, Chimera, and Avowed being fighting between second and third. Like, and Avowed is kind of like number two, for me as like for a game of the year and stuff. Like those two games, because I put a lot of time and effort in. Like I came away blown away. And everything. And so that's why I said I gotta play and finish Expedition 33 before I can make any kind of choice. But right now it's Age of Imprisonment. I would just say Avowed right now, and then Blade Chimera is my number 3 for right now. Personally, for me. But we got the bossies. We still got time. 2026 is not over yet, Corey.
You mean 2025?
2025, dang.
Wow.
Yes, 2025. It's late.
Wow. Well, all right, Ed. Well, let's what do you say we get into Pack Watch here?
Pack Watch. Yeah.
Here are the games that you can purchase on your Nintendo Switch or Switch 2 this week. Tomba 2, The Evil Swine Return Special Edition. Tomba is back for more in Tomba 2, The Evil Swine Return Special Edition, a celebration often overlooked sequel to legendary platform burner Tomba. Okay. Is it legendary, Ed? Do you think it's legendary?
You know what? That's questionable at this time because I
only remember the pink hair and the green like pants or whatever it is.
I'm just say this. I as much as I love Tomba, that game didn't make no sense with some of this quests because I got to the point where I got stuck and I'm like, what the world am I supposed to do? And so I kind of need a guide for it, or I need to watch YouTube or something. I never played Tomba 2, because I never got to finish the first one, and I'm intrigued to play this one, the second one, but okay, question mark.
Yeah. 1216, the Rogue Prince of Persia is in this challenging, fast-paced roguelike. Every death is a unique chance to rewrite fate, save Persia or die trying, master fluid acrobatic combat, and parkour as you explore the kingdom to right your wrongs. Okay. System Shock remake is coming out on 12/18. The System Shock remake is a sci-fi survival horror immersive sim where you play as a hacker trapped on the Citadel space station, controlled by the rogue god complex AI Shodan after you removed its ethical constraints. So, all right. So there's that. I don't know. System Shock remake, I guess. Out of all these, I don't know. I do kind of want to play the System Shock remake just to see what everybody thought about this game because I never played the original. Number 2, like I said, intrigue. The Rogue Prince of Persia. I think I'm gonna wait for a sale for that. But I will go System Shock with this one for me. Yeah, I don't really care about any of this. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really care about anything else here. All right, let's get through these weekly updates, Ed. Also, Ed, I think I forgot to add the Nintendo 64 games that were added this week. Can you find them real quick while I read these updates?
Yeah. Because it was
Nintendo's
GameCube and 64, I believe.
Yeah, I added the GameCube. I just forgot the N64 ones.
Okay.
Nintendo's released Switch 2 system update 21.1.0. It also came out on the original Switch, bringing general system stability improvements and marking what could be the final firmware update of 2025. The Nintendo Switch Parental Controls app has been updated as well to version 2.3.0, adding dark mode, expanding playtime and bedtime options, and improved system management features. Ubisoft will release a title update next week for Assassin's Creed Shadows to fix the Switch 2 stability issues and crashing affecting many players. Nintendo's Mario Kart World version 1.4.0 update for Switch 2 changes the layouts of several courses and adjusts races heading to Koopa Troopa Beach to finish after 2 laps, with a side-by-side comparison video now showing the redesigns on Nintendo Life. Nintendo's F-Zero 99 version 1.7.0 update adds new secret tracks, a music player, an elite leaderboard, event content, customization options, and various gameplay adjustments and fixes. Boy, let's see. Minecraft's Mounts of Mayhem update adds new rideable mobs, including Nautilus, Zombie Nautilus. I don't know how you say that. Zombie horses and camel husks. Introduces a spear weapon, mount improvements, armor, and various gameplay, UI, and performance fixes, marking the final 2025 content drop. Pokemon Legends ZA version 2.0.0 launches the Mega Dimension DLC with new story content, adds new Pokemon, and includes various bug fixes. Kirby Air Riders on Switch 2 has been updated to version 1.2.0, adding amiibo support, solo course trials, replay improvements, local play options, and various balance adjustments and bug fixes. Also, the Kirby Air Riders development team will soon disband, marking the end of major updates for the Switch 2 Racer, with possibly one final balance patch remaining.
Yeah, that one was weird.
Yeah,
about that.
I don't know. Capcom surprised Mega Man 11 players with a new update, adding Latin Spanish and Brazilian Portuguese language support, letting players switch languages in the options menu. Cool. All right, Ed, let's see what's added to Nintendo Switch Online. The GameCube has added the Wario World platformer, which I actually really liked back in the day. It's simple, but it's kind of funny and fun. Nintendo Music
And I
added Yoshi's Crafted World, and then
for the N64 we have Rayman 2, The Great Escape, and Tonic Trouble.
right,
Those was
Tonic
added
Trouble.
on the yeah. That's is going to be coming on the 17th of this week, everybody. So you can check that out. 1999 by Ubisoft was the release of Rayman 2. Tonic Trouble, I don't remember.
I do. It was
Uh,
kind of like a Rayman-esque looking game.
okay. Um, They're both from Ubisoft. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Just when I seen Tonic Trouble, I'm like, I don't remember this game for some unknown reason. So I'm excited. It came out also the same year of 1999. So maybe that's why. Um, Tonic Trouble is this one will have you playing as an alien named Ed who sent down to Earth to clean up a little supernatural conqueror problem. After he inadvertently pollutes the planet's water supply with a strange liquid.
I already have an
So,
alien named Ed.
hi.
Well, Ed, that's it. We did it.
Yeah, so we
That's
did
our
do
show.
it. Just the final thought, everybody. It is getting the end of the year. We're going to be on break. But we will have content for you. By the time you guys see this, Christmas will be around. Also, happy Hanukkah to those who are celebrating. Today is day 2
Day one.
that you guys are
Oh, yeah.
seeing.
This comes out on Monday.
It's day 2.
Day
Yeah.
2. Night 2.
Yes. So hopefully you guys have a great Hanukkah for the next 7 days. When you guys see this. And then 2 days more it'll be Christmas time. So we just want to wish you guys a happy holiday, happy Kwanzaa, and a Merry Christmas. Like I said, we will have shows for you guys, so you'll be able to check those episodes out. And then we're going to be back in January on the 5th for our Game of the Year discussion. What would be the Nintendo Game of the Year? You guys will just have to watch it and find out who takes it and everything. It's gonna be a good discussion. It's gonna be one to watch and listen. If you agree or disagree, you'll be able to let us know in the comment section or on bossrush.net and stuff. I'm excited to see what you guys think. I think me and Corey probably have an agreement on the Nintendo side of Game of the Year. But just got to see how it all plays out. So do be watching that and stuff. Hopefully you guys do enjoy. Do be safe this winter season if you are in a cold area. Or definitely in the Midwest because the temperatures are getting colder. The snow is getting crazier because last year we didn't get that much coldness and we didn't get that much snow. I had, like I said, literally had folks walking in shorts and it was like 53 degrees outside in the middle of December. It was bunkers. Not this year. So, yeah. Corey?
Yeah.
Any final words or anything?
Yeah. Go Browns tomorrow. They're playing the Chicago Bears. So.
Oh, really?
They're in Chicago. So.
Okay.
We'll see how it goes.
Meaning I would have some people coming in talking about the game or getting snacks and stuff for the game.
Maybe. Probably.
I think the Browns gonna take it.
I don't know, man. We'll see.
We'll see. All right. Well, Corey, how about we head on out?
Yeah, let's go to bed. It's
Well,
almost
everybody,
3 o'clock here.
true. Everybody, thank you for watching and or listening to this episode of Nintendo Pow Block. If you're watching on YouTube, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share your thoughts in the comments, whether it's on today's topic or a new idea we could discuss in a future episode. If you're listening on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, consider leaving us a 5-star rating and a nice review, as it helps us with discoverability and reach. You can support Boss Rush on Patreon at patreon.com/BossRushNetwork at a tier that's right for you. You can even follow for free and gain access to all of our base shows on one feed. Thank you everybody again for watching and or listening, and we'll see you next time. Bye everybody. Woohoo!
Goodbye.
If you want to see how you can become a Patreon producer, head on over to patreon.com/BossRushNetwork. The Patreon producers for this month are Adriel Munger, Austin Campbell, Celeste Roberts, Sana Dirrig, Francisco Santillan, and Christian S. Thanks for your continued support of the Boss Rush Network.